What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's time for another Pounds for Purs workout, and today was squat and bench press. So 4 triples and 1 double for each, and then after this I'm going to go to all triples, and then after that I'm going to add some weight to both. So I'm going to put in another 10 pounds for squats, and so that'll take me up to 345, and then for bench press I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another 10-pound jump, so I'll go to 255. I'm feeling pretty confident with it, so I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. So for right now, these triples are pretty good, and I really only wanted to hit depth today. There was no plan for me to do any kind of pause work, although towards the end when I do my last triple and the double, then I do stick in a little bit of a pause. But today, just only wanted to get to depth, making sure that my hips were below my knees at the bottom, and then driving out from there. So again, these triples are good. I had a pretty good, decent day for squatting, and just making sure that I hit depth, which I did for every single rep. I didn't cut any of these short. I didn't just go to parallel, really. I got full squat in, and I'm always happy when I'm able to do that. For pausing, that's a nice little bonus, but when you start to add weight and add reps and add volume, it gets to be pretty difficult to be able to do that. So today wasn't even really in my mind to do really pause work, but I did sort of start to do a little bit towards the end, just because I felt like everything was going well and that I was confident enough to put a little bit of a pause. So again, today I was happy with the depth and the bottom of the squat, which is the most important thing. Again, decent day. Next time when I do all triples, I am going to try to go for as many paused reps as possible. I honestly don't know how many I'll be able to do, how many reps or how many sets, or how many triples I should say, but we'll see. I'll take it as it comes. Hopefully it'll be a good squat day and I'll be able to get all 5 triples paused, but even if I only get a few, I'll be definitely happy with that. So I'll take that day as it comes. Here's the double, and again, for the double, this is when I really wanted to make sure I did put a stoppage at the bottom. So on these reps, you should see that. Yeah, that's a good pause. That's a good solid stop at the bottom, and I'm happy with that. Yep, another good one. So yeah, when I got to the double, I was feeling pretty good, and I just figured, hey, why not? I'll pause the double, and so it was pretty good. All right, incline bench. So as you guys have been seeing lately, I've been pausing the incline bench press quite a bit, and so just because I know I can and that these are gonna go just fine, I put in even longer of a pause. So instead of like last time where it gradually started to take a little bit longer on the chest before pushing up, this time around I just want to do that right off the bat. So instead of just a slight pause, I pretty much just waited a bit, kept my scapula retracted, and then at the bottom, as you'll see right now, just holding it there, and then just seeing if I could do that for all sets, and which I was able to do. And just like last time, as I got into the working sets and I got towards the last triple and the double, I put in even longer pause just for the fact that I can. And if you are ever in that position where you're doing a bench press, whether flat or incline or anything like that, it's a good idea to do this type of training because it'll prevent you from bouncing and just keep you from the temptation as you get stronger in your training to resort to either a shortened rep or a bounced rep. And don't get me wrong, it's understandable when people do that, especially when they're starting to feel new weights that they've never used before, but I try to avoid it as much as possible, so that way it just keeps me really just focused on the reps, the quality of reps, and gives me a really strong standard to go by. So if I were to bounce a rep, then I know that I cannot add any more weight, and I will try to do as best as I can to correct that with the same weight. But hey, everyone is in different phases of their training, and everyone kind of approaches heavier weights in different ways. But for me, I like to keep it as strict as possible. It's what's kept me healthy all these years training. And then for accessories, I did a sumo squat instead of a barbell clean. I was planning on doing cleans, but I ended up doing sumo squat, and I did a 3x10 with 225, which was easy. And then for flat bench, I did sets of 5, and I started at 225 and got all the way up to 255 pretty comfortably. So I think I might push that a little bit more next time. Alright guys, that's the workout. Thank you so much, and remember, adopt, don't chop.